seen usually across streets with don't walk signals.
The Soul in My Purse is a non-linear theater piece that blends spoken word and dance in all kinds of combinations. It sort of revives the genre that Ntozake Shange started years ago, except that rather than using actresses who move, this focuses on dancers who can speak. So when I was younger, I grew up with these really incredible women dancers. They were phenomenal and had such an extraordinary level of discipline. And what I wanted to do is sort of capitalize on all of that brilliance in a show of some sort. There was no vehicle to feature women who had worked so hard to hone their artistic abilities and develop the extraordinary level of technique. Then as I began to write poems and small pieces and ideas in verse, it dawned on me that this is more a piece about self-love. It becomes a piece that uses women to deal with some of the issues that we all have to endure at some point that have to do with self and self-esteem and worth and love. There is one man in the show, and he sort of functions as utility. He doesn't have any lines, he doesn't have any text the entire show. I want for men to see themselves in these women too, to see that as much as men and women are very different, we're still all human beings and we share some of the same foibles.
Extra common sense to make up for those who have none.
A swallower for the calm, for the transvestite upset thinking I look better than me.
A goat for the transsexual who knows she does.
Good.
Iron to fortify my bones and plow through the barrel
Whoosh,
of
whoosh.
missionaries crusading in front of my
And cross, leg, tissue, tampons. These women had danced everywhere, they had done everything. They are complete individuals, complete artists, and they were willing to invest themselves in the process that way. So they informed the piece in a way that I could never inform it. I mean, I gave them the text and I explored movement with them, but the marriage of those two things is something that would not be the same without their individual contributions.
Next group.
I'm late, and it's not an issue of my rent or car note or insurance. I mean late, as in too late, as in it's too late to delineate parent conferences and concert tours, family and fondue, babies and bus trips, kids and contractions, spousal bliss and spandex costumes. My turning point has arrived. It's too late to be a choreographer's tabula rasa, to blank my slate, to belatedly late, too late to be livid about being late, because I fantasized about the rapture of 9 to 5 normalcy. It's so hard, so difficult to balance in the center of the teeter-totter, to ride down on family, up on career, down on dance, up on life. It's hard, hard as the rock wedge in between. So how can I be on time? I don't have to request your attention. I have it when I stand here. And this is not a complaint at all, but an observation on my existence. I hope you can't see the perspiration under the makeup. I'm like the full moon, big and it shrinks to a focal point in your eye, and then you stop looking. You're fascinated for a minute or two, but then you stop looking. That's why Svetlana is in the wings. In case you see that tiny drop of perspiration under my eyelash, if my smile is crooked, if the makeup is cracked and doesn't cover my bags, Svetlana is in the wings. For when my right quadricep twitches noticeably, for when you can't see my collarbone clearly in the light, for when I can no longer kiss my leg. Svetlana, 20 grams of fat, 30 grams of fat, fresh, 20 grams of fresh. I'm like a full moon. I must be lost. No, correction. Svetlana is in the wings. Career leading into life. I am a Svetlana is in the costume. It's so hard. Smile. Stop looking.
But I, a masterpiece, have 2 careers and 3 degrees and green eyes and a body Lamborghini envies. And at my door, catalog models whose subjects and verb agree in their various tones, which I speak because my mother was a linguist and my grandmother is Caribbean. So my skin is scar-proof, scratch-proof, bruise-proof, with hereditary musculature underneath and Spanish coloring that those tongue models tasted like sand tastes ocean. I don't need no Durasol pressing on my thigh, Master Sharp Flex. Yeah, no budget for beautification. So it's not that I hate myself. It's not that I hate myself. I just don't like myself very much. Not that I hate myself. Just don't like myself very much. I look at this woman. She thinks I put her down. Not that I hate. Don't like myself. Look at this woman. She thinks I put her down. I look at this woman with her ringless fingers, her easy smile, her pudgy sides. No hate. Don't like myself. That woman, she thinks I put her down. I look at her ringless fingers, her easy smile, her pudgy sides. Hate myself. Look at her ringless fingers, her easy smile, her pudgy sides. And I wonder if she'll tell me how to like myself, the way she likes her.